So today we're going to be talking about every single UFC champion's best win. Starting off, we have got Pantoja, the current flyweight champion. Is this guy on track to becoming the greatest flyweight of all time? I would say yes, because I think we're going to have to get to a point in time where our names on resumes mean more than title defenses against plumbers. I'm going to be honest, and that's no disrespect to Demetrius Johnson. I have that guy top 5 all time, but I think it will come to a time and a place. But Pantoja's current best win is Brandon Moreno. Now, you could say to me, but he's lost to Royval, etc. This guy is a 2-time flyweight champion, okay? This guy has beaten Deiveson Figueiredo, who I believe was the last person to beat Pantoja. If not the last person, he has beaten Pantoja. Moreno beat him, Pantoja beat him. Also, Moreno's already got a win over Royval. So, shut up. This is easily Pantoja's current best win, in my opinion anyway. Brandon Moreno, the guy had 4 fights with Deiveson Figueiredo, the biggest puncher in flyweight history. Probably the most devastating finisher in that division ever. Brandon Moreno beat him twice. He went to a draw with him as well. He also beat Kai Car-France for the interim flyweight title. This guy's just got a stacked resume in the flyweight division. So, if you're going to try and tell me it's anybody else, shut it. Moving on to the Bantamweight division, we've got Merab. Now, Merab has got a lot of choices on who his best win is. And I'm going to be honest, if you don't agree with me on that this guy's one win off becoming the greatest of all time, stick to watching water polo. That's all I'm going to say to you. Because this guy right here is on a generational... This guy right here is on a generational run right now, right? This guy doesn't even have one title defense yet, but with one title defense, this guy will become the greatest UFC bantamweight of all time. And that's just facts. I'm just telling you factual information. Now, like I said, this guy's beaten Henry Cejudo, Jose Aldo, Petr Yan, Sean O'Malley, but Marlon Moraes is easily his best win if you think about it logically. Marlon Moraes, at that time, that was a crazy win from Merab. I know a lot of people might not agree with that, but Marlon Moraes as Merab's best win is crazy. No, in all seriousness, I think it is Sean O'Malley. No, like Petr Yan could be up there. Obviously, Aldo could be up there, but he beat Aldo at bantamweight, where Aldo done his generational work in the featherweight division. So, shout out to Darius there. I was calling out to Darius, the mothership. But Sean O'Malley's his best win. O'Malley knocked out the current greatest UFC bantamweight of all time in Aljamain Sterling. He technically beat Petr Yan, even though I don't really think he did. Yo, shout out to them exposing what fights I've been watching. He didn't really beat him, did he? Because I know whenever I first watched it, I was screaming robbery. As you can see, I haven't finished re-watching it. But yeah, Sean O'Malley's his best win. I'm just going to be honest. Beat Cheeto Vera. How that guy's ranked number 6. I'm going to say it in every video. I don't understand. But knocked out Aljamain Sterling. Beat Petr Yan. I think it's his best win. Because if you say Yan lost the Aljo twice. Yeah, I said it twice. So, it has to be Sean O'Malley. Moving on to Ilia Topuria. Now, Ilia Topuria's best win. I was going to try and be different. And I'm going to tell you this so you understand my honesty towards this. I was so going to come on here and say, it's got to be Max Holloway, man. He knocked out Max Holloway. That has to be his greatest win. That's how different I was going to try and be. But I can't do it. It's obviously Volkanovski. It has to be the greatest UFC featherweight of all time. It's Volkanovski. He is Ilia Topuria's best win. Now, you could say Max Holloway. You could. But you'd be wrong. Because this guy's beaten Holloway 3 times. So it's like, why would we say Holloway's his best win? Holloway was coming off a nice win streak. But it's Volkanovski, obviously. So, let's not waste any more time. Let's move on to Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev's best win, I'm going to be honest with you, it is Volkanovski. Now, Volkanovski, the doubler here, he's doing the double. I know people might say, but he doesn't have a win in the lightweight division. When Islam fought him, he was pound for pound number 1, unbeaten in the UFC, multiple title defenses in the featherweight division, beating Max Holloway twice, and Jose Aldo, and Chad Mendes, just to name a few big names. This guy's his best win. You can say Charles Oliveira if you want, and I would understand that, but you'd be wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I would understand you saying Charles Oliveira. I would get you saying that, but you would be wrong. It's Volkanovski. Let's move on. We have got the welterweight division, Belal Muhammad. Look, let's not waste any time here. It's Leon Edwards. Now, I don't think anybody's going to disagree with this, but the Leon Edwards hate has to stop because I'm getting really fed up with it here, okay? Try and tell me why this guy deserves to get the hate that he gets. Is he a bit boring? Absolutely. But when people try and discredit what this guy's done, did he or did he not beat Prime Kamaru Usman back-to-back, KOing him in one of those? Factual information. Do not try and tell me Usman wasn't in his prime then, because everybody picked Usman to beat him. Usman was the favourite in both matchups, by the way. Let's just clear that out. So let's not try and say that Leon beat a washed Usman. Not the case. Guy beat Prime Usman, KO'd him, and then schooled him in the trilogy. This guy's underrated. Also, just a quick one. This guy beats JDM. This guy beats him. So cry about it in the comments. Leon Edwards, obviously Belal Muhammad's best win. But this guy is building a bit of a resume. Like, I mean, his last 3 fights, who's he beaten? He stopped Sean Brady, gave him his first loss. That's a really big L for Sean Brady. Like, everybody complains about how shit Belal Muhammad is, which I'm not a part of that team. I did claim that he ruined the UFC after he beat Leon Edwards, but I was hurt. I'm over the grieving period. But this guy beat Sean Brady by TKO. By what do you buy? Beat Gilbert Burns. Now, this win right here, I don't want anyone to tell me that Gilbert Burns was injured in there, man. That's why he beat him. Not the case. Belal Muhammad had an ankle injury in there, went in there on short notice, schooled Gilbert Burns for 5 rounds. Gilbert Burns got injured in the matchup. Gilbert Burns didn't go into the matchup injured. Belal Muhammad did. Okay, so let's not try and discredit this win. And then obviously beating Leon Edwards. Crazy win. And he's on a 7-5 win streak. Not that that really matters on who his best win is. Right, let's move on to DDP. DDP. It has to be Darren Till. No, in all seriousness, it's Israel Adesanya. I know he lost to Sean Strickland, but are you going to try and tell me that a win over Sean Strickland is better than the win over Israel Adesanya? It's not. It isn't. It really isn't. A 2-time middleweight champion, multiple title defenses. Now you could say, well, Strickland beat him. Yeah, but Adesanya KO'd Pereira, who KO'd Strickland, so we're going to really use that? I don't think we should. Israel Adesanya's DDP's best win. Facts. Factual information. Then after then after Israel Adesanya, it's Robert Whittaker. Try and tell me otherwise, you're wrong. Let's move on to the light heavyweight champion. We've got Alex Pereira. His best win, let's not waste any time, it's Israel Adesanya. Let's not try and pretend it isn't. Who else is it? You've got Jan Blachowicz. Yeah, outside of that, who's his best win? Khalil Roundtree. Are we going to try and say that's a better win than Israel Adesanya? Israel Adesanya is his best win. Let's start putting respect on Dog Bender's name. I know the guy's a creep. I know he's cringy. But let's start respecting this guy's game. This guy's give us some really unforgettable moments. Okay? So grow up, be mature. Israel Adesanya's his best win, same for DDP. I don't want to hear Strickland. I don't know who people would say for Alex Pereira. I think as a collective we can agree it's Adesanya. But I'm scared for people to tell me Sean Strickland is DDP's best win. He's not. He really isn't. He really, really isn't. I need you to be mature. I need you to put on your thinking cap when you're thinking about this. It's easily Israel Adesanya. Okay? And let's finally cap it off. Look, I was going to put Tom Aspinall there, but he hasn't really beaten any big names, so we will give Jon Jones the benefit of the doubt here. Jon Jones' best win is Daniel Cormier. Factual information again. No real other alternative here. DC, arguably top 5 all time. That's his best win. You could have maybe said Stipe, but I'm taking in context into this one. Stipe had been out of the game for how long? I suppose you could say, well, Volkanovski got KO'd by Islam and Ilya beat him, but shut up. Shut your fucking face. DC is Jon Jones' best win. You cannot convince me or tell me anything different. So yeah, Let me know your opinions in the comments below. And as always, like, share, subscribe, comment. And I'll see you all again in the next one.